Well, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to tuck yourselves in the blankets real quick because our very first case is coming straight from Mexico. And Antonio in this one is gonna be a huge victim. He better get some tonight. He's gonna find out real quick that he's messing with the wrong house, okay? With the wrong entities. We're gonna get right to it. Real quick though, I need to shout out Dutchman and Thomas Noble for becoming brand new members on the channel. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. Appreciate all of you guys for dropping likes, the tips, the super thanks. Man, come on, man. Why you gotta show this much love, man? Alright, shout out to you, homie. Nukes top 5. Roll it! Let's get to it!
A cabin in the woods. A man in Mexico named Antonio has a business where he builds, sells, and rents cabins in Mazamitla, Jalisco, Mexico. Late one night, he is working all alone outside an empty old cabin. Suddenly, he notices a strange flickering light coming from one of the windows. He pulls out his phone and records as he goes to check. And what he sees makes his blood run cold.
Oh, crap! Alright, let's get to it. So... tranquilo, papi. That's all I gotta say. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Damn. Was there somebody standing there, or? Oh, shit. Nah, that gotta be fake, bro.
Now, Antonio is completely alone. There's not supposed to be anyone inside the cabin. But as he watches in terror, he sees someone in the flickering light, slowly approaching the window as if to look out at him. And whoever this is has no...
Classic. Classic. This is how... It seems like that it's a masked man. Somebody's like wearing a mask, right? Bro, this is a crazy one, okay? This is how all horror movies starts, man.
Discernible features and looks almost like a shadow even in the bright flickering light. Antonio gathers his courage and goes inside the cabin to investigate.
Antonio's a strong man, cause I would never. You would never too. Stop lying, guys. Stop lying. Climbing up them stairs. Audio be mighty loud. Yeah. Hey. Tranquilo, tranquilo, tranquilo. Oh, that's the one. No way. No mamis. Bruh. Hey! No one's here? Chill. I gotta scratch my nose there. Nobody's there, okay? Clear. Don't look back.
Antonio is a bit nervous as he checks through the rooms, but the entire cabin is completely empty. Now, it should be noted that Antonio usually only uses his social media for his business, either to display properties he's worked on or cabins that he is renting. This is the only supernatural video that Antonio has ever posted. So, what do you think? Just who or what?
So he went to the bathroom, right? But this does not look like the bathroom window that we just saw from the inside.
From the shadows. This next video was sent in by Nukes Top 5 viewers Tuva and Sunniva from Norway. So Tuva says that she and her family moved into a new apartment in May of last year. And before this, they had never experienced anything paranormal. In fact,
wrong call. Shouldn't have moved that quick.
Tuva says that she and her sister Sunniva are very much skeptics. Or at least they were. Until this happened.
She said psych.
Så här rummet mitt. Där står jag, där står Tuva. Ut här stua.
This is the living room. Whoa. Bro, yo, that made me jump, bro. What the hell was that, bro? Audio glitch.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
As Sunniva is recording a video house tour for a friend, there is something black and weird just standing in front of the apartment door.
I didn't see it that way, but I felt like somebody was standing there, so it made me jump and I accidentally clicked the wrong button too.
The figure is so shadowy that it blends right into the darkness, but Sunniva says that she could easily see it with her naked eye. Sunniva lets out a frightened gasp and jerks her phone back so hard that it hits her other hand and knocks out the microphone. Now, when the video is brightened a lot, you can see that whatever this is actually blocks out the light from the peephole in the door. Sister Tuva says that a woman who was a former tenant passed away in the apartment. So could this be her presence still occupying their home?
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Okay, now you see. I feel like I also jumped because like she actually gave one of those reactions.
You decide.
I gotta blame on her.
This first video was captured by CCTV somewhere in rural New Jersey.
Aliens! Aliens! Mom!
So there's one bright light in the sky and another light almost seems to attack it. Now, I don't know if this is ball lightning or swamp gas or...
Okay.
Or what the hell this might be. So, you tell me what you think. In this next video, a woman named Natasha says that her Ring doorbell camera caught something trying to yoink her bike.
My backdoor Ring camera at 4:28 in the morning. There goes the dogs too. Oh, that's suspect.
And in this clip, a baby is crawling across the floor when something seems to pull its leg.
Man, why you gotta... Nah, that is evil, bro. There goes
Now,
leg.
usually with these baby videos, I just think it's the baby moving in a weird way and no big deal. But this kid's leg moves back at a very odd angle, and the baby seems to be
Yeah, it turns around too, right?
a bit upset by whatever's back there. But as always, you decide.
Suspect.
If you see something that you think, you can also tag me on TikTok at Nukes Top 5 Official. And be sure to tag me only at Nukes Top 5 Official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there.
I mean, they're big fans, I guess, right? They're big fans of the show. And also, real quick, speaking of the Insta, it's been a minute since I gave you guys shoutouts as well. Thank you guys so much for following over on the Insta Romana. Okay, I'm gonna butcher like all these usernames and all of your guys' names as well. So yeah, shout out to you guys, man. Appreciate it, man. And Chris, you didn't give me a shout out. Here you go. Okay, here you go. I'm throwing it out there. Okay, throwing you out there. Appreciate it. If you guys do have Insta or Twitter or X, feel free to follow. First link in description. Let's get back to the content here, boo. Roll it.
Popular Japanese ghost hunters Gachan and Daichan from the YouTube channel Clip Store are exploring an old apartment building that has been abandoned for over 30 years.
Yeah,
The story
30?
goes that a woman who lived in the building took her own life after a falling out with the property's owner. Soon after, the owner himself mysteriously just disappeared, never to be seen again. The other tenants believed the building to be cursed and quickly moved out, leaving the complex completely abandoned.
Oh!
So, Gachan is all alone exploring the old apartment of the property owner. Meanwhile, Daichan is checking out another nearby building. The two ghost hunters are talking.
So they split it up. That's not good. That's not good. It always is. It always is and always has been about sticking together. Cause you know, this is what always happens in a horror movie, right? Because you got like a group and everybody goes in a different direction, so they never stick around. And if you don't stick around, you know what happens.
To each other over the phone as they explore. Suddenly, Gachan experiences something truly terrifying.
Yay! Surely this has to be the owner rooms, right? Right. So you're probably right. What was that just now? What's that sound? Gaetan!
Gachan hears an odd sound and then looks up to see what looks like a strange face peering down at him from upstairs. He is shocked, but as he moves to get a better view, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Gachan gathers his courage and heads upstairs to investigate.
Oh, this boy crazy, man. This guy going all out for them YouTube content, bro.
And this is when things get really weird.
Chill. Hey. A mirror stand? Bruh, nah, don't look in the mirror, man. Nah, don't look in the mirror. Good talk. Wait a minute.
Gachan notices a mirror in the middle of the room, and when he lowers his camera to get a better look, he sees someone's bare feet standing right behind.
What? I didn't even notice it. Damn. But I heard the noise, right? I heard the noise.
Behind him, Gachan quickly spins around in terror, but there's no one there. At this point, Gachan has had about enough. He hurries back downstairs and outside where Dajjal is waiting for him. So, what do you think? Did Gachan and Dajjal see the former tenant who passed away here? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, cause them Japanese videos, man, they're scary, but with the loud music in the background, now I understand it's just for the ambiance and you wanna like get them viewers into it and all that. But the Japanese videos sometimes, bro, they feel like that they are like edited in a way where edited as in like CGI'd and faked in simpler words.
You decide. The book under the boards.
So hard
Amelia
to say.
says that she has recently moved into a 250-year-old Victorian home in the UK. One day, she notices a loose floorboard, and she decides to pull it up and see what's underneath.
Oh, don't
Buried
do it.
amongst the dirt and copper pipes, she finds a coin from the year 1904. She also finds a very strange old book.
How long do you reckon that was in there for?
Oh, don't open
It's
it.
definitely a book.
Don't
They're not,
open
like,
it.
actual pages. They're like really thick.
The book seems to be an old photo album, but as she flips through the pages, the pictures become more and more bizarre. Some showing photos of empty rooms in her house.
Holy.
The rest of the album is filled with pictures of empty rooms that have an unsettling feeling.
Yeah, right. Because I was looking at this here. It seems like a dark shadow here, but it seems like nothing. But then it's also is like, hey, dark shadow. It's probably. I guess I'm assuming that because we're watching like a horror video here, so probably that's why.
A dark shadow appears in all of these
Okay, so she's saying the same thing. Oh, damn it, man.
photos.
Soon after discovering the strange old book, Amelia starts to experience very odd things around her
I told you to not open it.
home.
I told you
And
to
it's
not.
like, it just stopped. And now it's like,
Well, it's moving. What? What? Say psych. Is it supposed to? What? Is it floating? What the hell?
am I tripping out?
What? Okay, flip the camera over. Like, can we see from the other angle, like different angle?
Now,
Nah.
some video commenters believe the floating dart might be some sort of strange magnetic phenomenon, but what happens next is a bit harder to explain. Late
Is
one
it gonna
night,
shoot up?
Amelia hears banging noises from her upstairs bedroom. She grabs her phone to document as she hurries upstairs to investigate. What happens next chills her to her core.
Oh crap! The scariest footage I've caught so far. I kept hearing banging from upstairs and caught this on camera. Oh no! Yeah. Okay, she's gonna
As
soldier her
Amelia
way through.
enters, a curtain flies open and a pair of headphones that are hanging on her wall drop to the floor on their own. Now note that this is the same room where the weird floating dartboard from earlier hangs on the wall. Amelia says she is terrified. She says that now strange things have started to happen in the house all the time. So did Amelia disturb some sort of spiritual presence in the house when she removed and opened the old book? Or just what do you think is going on here? Let me know.
It's almost as though if real, somebody was there and then they move around here knocking the headphones down. Why you gotta knock the headphones down, bro?
In the comments.
What did they do?
Off the wall. Now this next clip is over 12 years old and was filmed with someone's phone pointed at a CCTV screen. So obviously it's complete potato quality. But the clip was so strange that I just had to include it in the list. Now this video was filmed in the Ciudadela Plaza in Guadalajara, Mexico. Through the years, many workers and shoppers at the plaza claim to have experienced strange, unexplained events. Workers say that they often hear a child running and playing in the dead of night. And many shoppers claim to have seen a little boy who then vanished right before their eyes. So late one night after closing, security guards at the plaza spot a lone little boy running through the back hallways all alone. Some plaza workers are reviewing the footage and they are shocked by what they see.
And this is that video. Security guard managed to capture a ghost in the plaza. See, it goes through the wall. No.
The little boy seems to disappear right through a closed and locked door in one of the hallways. Perhaps even right through the actual wall.
Nah, like there gotta be probably a curtain. I guess it's supposed to be an actual door which you open.
Security guard is dispatched to go find the little boy. And things get even creepier.
This and a guard after the... Wait, what? Did he disappear too? Nah, he clearly opened the door. Oh shit. Okay, so he didn't see it. And the guys that are recording and seeing the security cam, they're like, no mommies. He did not see it. And it was like right here.
The security guard unlocks the door and goes in, but finds no one inside the locked room. But the plaza workers watch in disbelief as the little boy's head appears again right beside the guard, and he seems to be peeking right out of the actual wall above the man's head. So could this be the little boy ghost that plaza shoppers claim to see? Let me know what you think.
But why would you like do that? You know what I'm saying? Like
the Akita Phantom. This next creepy clip comes from Cuernavaca, Mexico. Now, the ancient Aztecs believed the land of Cuernavaca was a sacred place, inhabited by spirits. Later, when the Spanish invaded the area, they told of strange occurrences, eerie sounds in the night, unexplained movements, and what they called, quote, restless spirits. Fast forward to today, and a man in Cuernavaca has a CCTV camera set up to monitor his 3 dogs every night. On December 7th, just after 4 a.m., something happens that is downright chilling.
Uh-oh. It's gonna move. So you got like puppers sleeping inside. Hey, whoa. Yeah, who did that? Trying to sleep out here, man. Yeah, gonna go back in.
Suddenly, with no explanation, the kennel seems to be aggressively yanked forward and then to the side. The dog leaps up and bolts out of the kennel in a panic, confused and growling at something. The nervous pup cautiously investigates, seemingly trying to figure out what just happened. Moments later, the third dog walks into the room, clearly alarmed by the commotion. The new doggy just kind of sits and stares at the other dog in the kennel, seeming to wonder what the hell was on.
Yeah, they were like looking at each other like, hey man, what happened? Yeah, what happened? Like, did you hear that? Did you just hear what I just heard? You as well? Nah, say psych. Okay, bro.
All that. But what caused the kennel to move so violently? Was it an unseen force? Did the dog randomly just kinda spaz out? Or was it something paranormal on the old Cuernavaca land? As always, you decide.
Nah, he was chilling though.
Head off.
He was definitely chilling.
Eric Cannon and his dance troupe from Tacloban City, Philippines traveled to Sydney, Australia for a dance competition. Late one night, around midnight, the group is waiting for their train at Sydney Central Station when they notice something truly bizarre across the tracks.
Head off, it says, huh? It's bent over. Guys, you might get featured on KMJ. So I'm assuming this probably is one of those accounts that posts paranormal stuff, maybe?
An older woman can be seen standing on the platform. Well, she doesn't seem to have a head. And just when you think this might be a mannequin or some kind of illusion, the woman clearly takes a step forward, moving as if nothing is wrong. But things get even weirder, because this eerie phenomenon is not just happening in Australia. In the very same month, a young boy in UT Singapore was filming a video on his way to school to show his family the town's brand new water park. But after sharing the video in his family group chat, his Uncle Dennis spotted something very odd.
Uncle Dennis. Yeah, Uncle. Wait, what? Say psych, say psych, say psych. Okay, recording, and any second now we're probably gonna see. Wait. Nah, man, gotta say psych, bro. Hard to see, but I guess we saw no
As
head.
the boy pans his phone
It seems like there is that head, but also it's very hard
to the sidewalk.
Yeah, right here it's hard to say. Seems like that
No
head.
one captures what looks like the figure of a headless man casually standing on the street. The boy's uncle shared the footage with the YouTube channel Supernatural Confessions, and the video quickly went viral. So, what do you think? Did two different people really capture headless figure?
I mean, this one is definitely clear and more bizarre. Plus, she moves as well. At first, you could be like, yeah, looking down, perhaps. Then you could be like, nah, man, no head. Then you could be like, a mannequin, but then it moves. Or she moved. It's crazy. But did you see this video, though? If not, click on this video on the screen, because this last one, bruh, oh my goodness, man. Yeah, check it out, and you're gonna get some in that one. And I'll see you.